I've got something urgent to discuss with you. Please, please, please reply when you're free.
What's the matter?
Are you on your break now?
I just finished my task. I'm going to take a lunch break. There's so many patients today, so I'm a bit exhausted.
You must be so tired. I'm very grateful for all your hard work.
Okay, so what would you like to say to me?
It's about my work. I want to reduce my workload a bit. Do you think that's okay?
First, what does reducing workload mean? Why?
I just want to work less. Because your income is enough to support our family now. Working as a nurse is very busy, right? I can help you with the household chores.
You mean you want to stay at home doing housework?
Yes, that's what I mean.
That's great. But are you sure you'll be okay doing that? Won't you miss drawing?
I will continue drawing. I'll just do it from home. That way, I can help you with household chores better.
Actually, you've already helped me a lot.
But you still have to work very hard. When you come home from work, you still have to cook and clean the house. Let me take Bestie to swim class.
That's great. Even though Bestie only has to attend swimming class twice a week, you still will be helping me out a lot.
Yes, I've discussed the issue with my company.
Okay, that's great. Anyway, I don't care if you make a lot of money or not.
Well, I'll maintain a minimum income for sure. Primarily, I just want you to develop your career and take care of our family better.
I know. I'll work even harder. If you help me with housework, I can focus more on work.
If you can get a promotion, it would be of great help to us as a family. Bestie is coming home soon. I'll go get her ready for swimming.
Don't forget her swimming cap. She's always forgetful, that one.
Bestie seems to be enjoying swimming though. The teacher often praises her for being very talented.
Really? Could she become an Olympic athlete? Or maybe I'm thinking too much.
No, I think she has the potential to become an Olympic athlete, provided that she trains very hard.
The best athletes start training when they're young. The training intensity is really scary.
Right, that's what I wanted to discuss with you. Do you want to get her to train for this? If Bestie's trained correctly, her ability can be greatly improved.
Of course. If she wants it, I'll support it 100%. But is she healthy enough?
She's already 9 years old, and if Bestie only swims 2 times a week, I think that will not be enough. When I asked, she said that she wanted to train more. If you want Bestie to become an Olympic athlete, she needs to train hard from now on. I'll be responsible for taking the child to and from practice, so don't worry about that.
Okay, as long as she enjoys it.
Alright, how about 5 days a week?
That's too much.
I don't think 5 days a week is too much.
But then, she won't have time for school and to have fun, right?
Really? I don't think it would take up that much time. Anyway, it's only an hour session per practice. Swimming 5 times a week isn't that much.
How about trying to get her to swim for 1 week first? Then we'll decide later. If swimming 3 times a week is no problem for Bestie, then it's okay. But 5 times a week right away? I'm worried she won't be able to cope.
I think you're worrying too much. Anyway, I think the ultimate goal is 5 days a week. I hope Bestie can improve her swimming ability soon.
Aren't your expectations of Bestie a little too high? Yes, although I want her to succeed, I don't think it's to that extent.
Because I believe in her ability.
It's rare for you to care about something like this. I'll try my best to take care of the tuition for the child.
Okay, let's work together on this.
Half a year later.
Anna, do you have to work the morning shift today? Can you buy 2 bottles of milk for me?
Okay.
I'll cook corn porridge tonight.
I haven't had it in a long time and I'm craving it. Yum, yum.
After swimming practice, Bestie kept asking for it. But I forgot to buy some milk today.
Did the little one go swimming today?
Yes, the schedule is for every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday.
Oh, I mean that maybe she could get the day off. She seemed to have a cough this morning.
It's just a cough. No need to worry about that. As long as she doesn't have a fever.
No, she might get sick. It's very cold now. She could be sick.
It's because she wants to go. I'm not forcing her.
And as her mother, I don't want her to get too tired. She may not pay attention to her health, but as parents, we should remind her.
It's okay. That's just a small thing. She's back from swimming and full of energy. Her spirit's very good.
If she has a fever tomorrow, I won't let her go swimming.
No, she must go swimming tomorrow.
I mean, if she has a fever, she shouldn't go. You must pay attention to her health, shouldn't you?
Okay, if she has a fever tomorrow, I'll let her stay at home.
Is it necessary to push her so hard? Don't put so much pressure on her.
Okay, starting next month, I'll increase the number of sessions to 4 per week.
What? Isn't 3 days a week enough? I think it's too presumptuous to add more sessions. She's been looking exhausted lately.
She'll get used to the training gradually.
I know, but don't force her too much. We should respect her opinions and hear what she wants.
The next day.
Tom, Bestie clearly said today that she doesn't want to go swimming, right? Why didn't you let her take a break? Worse, you even scolded her.
Why would you say that to me?
Bestie is sick and she needs some rest.
It's just a minor fever, okay? Didn't I ask for a leave of absence for her from school already?
Yes, but it doesn't mean that she can go swimming. If she's sick, she should rest at home instead of practicing, right?
Aren't you currently at work? Ignore this matter and focus on your task.
Don't interrupt me. Let me repeat. Bestie can't go swimming today. She's sick, but why do you insist on her doing practice? I said that as long as Bestie is happy and okay, there's no need to put pressure on her.
Bestie said that because she's lazy. Don't spoil her too much. You paid for her swimming lessons, so it's a waste for her to skip them.
That's irrelevant. Bestie is so tired that she's crying. She's exhausted, which is why she asked for a break.
She's just pretending to be lazy. Who wasn't lazy when they were kids?
This is the first time Bestie has ever acted like this. Did you force her to go to school?
What do you mean?
Going swimming 3 times a week is already too much. Recently, when we talked about swimming, Bestie wasn't excited anymore.
Everyone has to go through difficult times. If Bestie can overcome this initial phase, she'll be happy again. Anyway, she can't skip swimming class today.
I don't understand why you have to be so stubborn. But please, don't force her to do what you want, okay? Does forcing her to do things that she doesn't want help her grow up?
If you keep questioning these things, I think you should stay at home and be a housewife. You've already told me before that you assigned the household chores and took care of the child, didn't you?
Yes, I did say that. But it doesn't mean that I can completely ignore our child. As for Bestie's swimming lessons, I hope you'll discuss them with me before deciding.
I've spent more time with Bestie than you, so I also have the right to decide what's best for her. You just need to take responsibility for earning money.
I don't agree with that idea. Although I do appreciate your help with the housework, I don't agree with the way you're treating our child.
You're making me furious. Shut up. I don't want to spoil our child like you.
I'm not spoiling our child. Why don't you think that your imposition is a burden on our child?
Shut up. If our child is taught like that, how can they grow up to be responsible? I want Bestie to become a responsible adult.
I'm not done with this conversation, but I have to get back to my work now. We will talk about this later.
There's nothing left to say. The only thing you should do is work hard.
A few hours later.
It's almost time for Bestie's swimming lessons. How is Bestie's physical condition?
She's still fine. It's just a mild fever. I'll take her to swim class.
Isn't she still sick though? I don't care if it's a mild fever or not. Don't let her swim today.
Shut up. I'm not letting Bestie skip her lessons today.
You're still being stubborn even though we talked about this. If you lie to me, it's one thing, but using our sick child as an excuse to go meet your lover is another.
What? What do you mean?
You said you want to educate Bestie to be responsible, right? If I were the one to educate her, would you worry that she wouldn't become a good person?
Wait, what are you saying? What did you say I lied to you about?
Okay, you don't need to fake it anymore. Don't you see that you look like a clown doing that?
What am I feigning ignorance about? You are just a fool.
Don't try to make excuses anymore. You should admit it already.
If you don't have any evidence, don't talk nonsense.
Earlier, I didn't go to work. I went to see someone.
Who did you meet? And what does that have to do with you accusing me of lying?
That guest is my friend's husband.
Why did he come to see you? So, you're having an affair then?
His name is Jack. His child is in the same swimming class as Bessie. You must know Angel too, right?
He's Angel's father.
Don't you remember him? Do you know why he came to look for me?
I don't know. I haven't met him yet.
Wow. At this point, you're still pretending to be dumb. He came to tell me that you had an affair with his wife.
What are you talking about? How can you trust the words of a freaking stranger? That's embarrassing.
Should I be the one feeling embarrassed? He has gathered a lot of evidence. For example, there's a recording of your conversation with her or something like that. If I don't believe it, then I must be really stupid.
Well, does that mean he secretly recorded it? That's impossible.
He installed the recording device in his wife's car. You were so foolish that you didn't even book a room in a hotel while having sex right in the car.
I don't know.
That recording is so disgusting that I could only listen to half of it. Thank you for doing that to me.
How can you be sure it's me based on the voice? What if it's someone who has a similar voice to mine?
Do you think I'm stupid? I can tell it's you from the way you talk. Your excuses are useless.
How did he find out?
About 1.5 years ago, his wife suddenly changed. She quit her job and she became very fixated with her appearance. Oh, snap. Come to think of it, it was exactly half a year ago when you said you wanted to work from home, right?
Well, it's just a coincidence.
Huh. In this world, there must be so many coincidences. Huh. Acting dumb like that is insulting my intelligence. Be careful. I'll send these recordings to your parents. I also have pictures of the two of you together.
Please don't do that. Don't give them to my parents.
If you don't admit it, don't blame me for what I'll do next. Answer me now!
All right. I admit it.
Finally. How dare you? You even act as if you want your child to become an Olympic athlete.
The fact that you want your child to compete in the Olympics is total and utter fib.
You even forced our child to attend extra swimming classes for 5 sessions per week. Damn it! How could I trust in you? When did you and her start?
About 7 months ago, when I went to pick up Bestie at her swimming class, I accidentally bumped into her. Then the two of us started seeing each other.
You deliberately arranged many swimming classes to meet her, right?
Yes. We met many times. Too many times. I've lost count.
The fact that you want to do housework is also just a lie to deliberately deceive me. Anyway, Bestie will have to rest at home today. Your mistress can't see you anymore. She's busy divorcing her husband, right?
What about us? Are we going to get divorced too?
I will make her pay for all the undue trauma she put Bestie and I through. I've also told her husband about that today. You'd also have to compensate him for all the emotional strife he has suffered at your cruel hands. And oh, by the way, remember to sign the divorce papers for me.
Wait, I'm sorry for having an affair, but I don't love her. I just wanted some excitement.
Excitement?
After having a child, our relationship has gone downhill a lot, so I feel a bit lonely. Suddenly, a beautiful woman came to me, so...
You see, if you were a normal human being, you wouldn't betray your wife and child. But scum like you enjoy messing up.
Aren't all men like that?
Disgusting. Are you planning to shirk your responsibility with those damn words? If you cheat, you are completely wrong.
What do I have to do to make you forgive me?
You were even willing to sacrifice your daughter's health just to see your mistress. After all, you only did this for your own benefit. How can I forgive you after all the shitty things you've done?
I was just foolish for a moment. Please don't divorce me. I'll never do it again. I'll also stop forcing Bestie to swim.
Shut your mouth. If you dare open your mouth again, I'm going to kill you. People like you only change through reincarnation. Your ugly soul is rotting in hell as we speak.
After that,
When I got home, I found Tom still sitting there. He kept begging me for forgiveness. But it doesn't matter what he says. I just handed him the divorce papers. My husband's mistress has also completed divorce proceedings. After my divorce, I rescheduled my daughter's swimming lessons to twice a week. She's also regained her happy self again. Fortunately, she didn't hate swimming because of what happened. What's more important is that she goes to swimming class with a smile on her face. Right now, my daughter and I live with my parents. And as my ex-husband said, my income alone is enough to live on. So, without him, my life doesn't change one single iota. But he's also come to my house on numerous occasions to beg me to come back. Finally, after 3 months, I've completed the divorce proceedings with that bastard. One day, he intentionally came to bother me again, and I threw a kettle of boiling water on him. Since then, he also disappeared from my daughter and I's life. I still don't feel any sympathy for him looking so emaciated. We lost contact, so I really don't care if he lives or dies. He doesn't exist to me anymore.